my beautiful manifestators, welcome to the second lesson of our online course Manifestation 101. Here we are doing all the exercises, getting all these manifestation vibes in order to make our wishes come true. And if you haven't seen the first lesson, the first exercise yet, or you saw but didn't do the exercise, please do so. It's very important to follow all the steps, all the instructions in order to get your manifestations. And for those of you who did, I am sure that you are feeling relieved and happy, and you're all ready to get your manifestations into the life. I'm doing this with you, so as you've seen, I've already decluttered everything that I have. I did the lesson 1 and I'm feeling great and I'm feeling super ready, and I hope you do so too. And today's lesson number 2, will be all about formulating the dreams. It's very important to know this technique, to follow all the rules that I'm going to share with you today. I have it here on my cheat sheet. And we will also talk about wishes that we can manifest and that we shouldn't be manifesting, because some wishes, they are not ecological, they're not mindful to manifest. And if you don't have any wishes, we'll also talk about this one too. So it's very important to formulate your wishes, because otherwise the universe won't get what you want, because we have so many wishes, like I want to go to pee, I want to eat, I want this, I want a car, I want a mansion, I want to get a rest, I want to study, I want this and this and this. And we have all these wishes, all of these thoughts coming through our mind, and universe is like super confused and super anxiety, because the universe doesn't understand what you really want. And it's also good for you, because you can clear your mind, focus on your wishes, and be specific about your wishes in order for them to manifest. So without further ado, our first rule is to start your manifestation in such a form that uses I and the verb. It's a very powerful combination, because I am me and I'm the one who manifests, and the second word is the verb, which also shows your intention to have, to get, to drive, to study, to get whatever you want. So I have a car, or like I live there, I have this and that. It's very I am feeling this way or another. And it's also very important for your wishes to be in the present tense. Don't write I will have a car, or like I will feel this way, because nothing happens in the future or past. Everything happens in the present moment. So I know it's counterintuitive saying like I have this back, or like I have this and that, and you're like, well, actually I'm not. But you need to make your brain to believe that you already having it. That's all the secret of this experiment. The second thing you need to do is to be very specific. I have an example, and I learned it the hard way. I wanted to manifest a MacBook, and I was like, I want to have a MacBook, and I did. I actually had a job that offered me their MacBooks, but of course, as soon as I quit, they took it away, because it was like my work MacBook. And I learned it hard way that I need to be specific. I should have written like I own my own MacBook, and you need to also write down the model, the color, everything. Be detailed. Don't write I want to have a car, because like it's better to write I am driving, or I drive the red Range Rover Sport 2020. So the more specific you are, the higher the probability that you get it. So after I learned how to manifest, right, now I have my own MacBook, and I don't have to give it back to anyone, because it's my own. Again, don't say I am rich, like, or I lose weight. I have $10,000 on my bank account every month, or I weigh 50 kilograms, or like I release 10 kilograms of weight. So the more specific you are, the better it is, because universe can understand. For example, just imagine that you're a universe and someone asks you, universe, I want something that I don't know what it is, and there is another person saying like, I want to have this Louis Vuitton multi-pochette accessorized bag with hacky strap. There is higher probability that your universe will manifest the second one, because it's more specific. The third one is never use negative clause. You don't want to manifest something that you don't want. Don't write words that I'm not afraid, like, or I don't have any problems, or I'm not this and that. Don't, never use no, never use don't, never use couldn't, can't, shouldn't, any negative clause. Instead of writing I am not afraid of heights, you can write I am comfortable at any height. Instead of writing I don't want to have pimples or like acne on my face, you need to write my face is super beautiful, clean, and my pores are like super fresh, etc. So use something, so you can write anything except for negative clause and except for super broad things. If you have no idea how you need to formulate your dream, or they are not specific enough, you need to make sure if they are specific enough, if you've written them right. You can always order a one-to-one coaching session with me. I have one today with one girl. She's my subscriber. Hi, if you're seeing this, put the thumbs up. And I'll leave the link down below where you can book the one-to-one coaching, and I can go over your wishes and make sure that they are all your own. And of course, it's all confidential, and I'm not going to tell it to anyone because I'm a professional manifestation and mindset coach. The fourth thing that I wanted to share is that don't write all of your wishes in one statement, like I want this, I want that, I want this. Just write one thing that you want. It reminds me of this song. Who that is, bitch? I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am rich, I am that bitch. I am gonna go get that bag, and I am not gonna take your shit. Or she says, I'm healthy, I am wealthy, I am rich, I am that bitch. These are 4 wishes, and they're not specific enough. But this is a song, so we can blame her. Just write, I am rich. Wish number 1. Overall, we will have 10 wishes, so you have plenty. Focus on that. If you have more, it's fine. But I think it's better to start with 10 wishes to increase your faith. And when they will manifest, you're like, okay, now I can wish for 20 wishes. And you already know that it will come true because you already manifested the first 10. The 5th wish is to add adverbs like always, now, I am confident in public speaking. Wrong. I am always confident in public speaking. That sounds better, and that sounds more specific. The 6th thing that I'm going to share is that at the end of your wish, you need to add or something better. I want to manifest this 3-room apartment in this building, or something better, because universe always prepares you with something better, and you don't have to limit it with something that you think you want, and universe is like, I have something better for him or for her, and I'm going to give it. So make sure you write this at the end of each wish. And the 7th is to add a date. It's very important to add a date, because if you're like, okay, I want this car, and the universe like, okay, maybe I'm giving it to him or her like in 10 years, maybe in 20 years, we will see. But when you are writing the exact date, the universe will hurry up, because you have like this deadline, and everyone works better with deadlines. Universe, everyone works better, so you know how that works. Put a deadline, and usually what I do is like I listen to my inner voice, and the date comes up by itself. Exact date, exact month, and exact year. You can even add the hour in which it will happen. Like on November 23rd, I am going to weigh myself, and I weigh like 50 kilograms. Or on December 23rd, I'm going to the Louis Vuitton shop at this mall, and I'm going to get the bag that I wanted. Again, be specific, write the concrete model that you want, put a date. If you're having trouble with this, just let it sit for a second, maybe for a few days, then come back to the list of your 10 wishes and see again, maybe the date will appear. Don't force it, and don't write like something happening in 1 month or 2 months, though it's possible. But we are on different steps. Everyone has their certain manifestation power. Everyone has different amount of faith. Maybe you're only starting this journey, that's why it will take longer. And for those who are already advanced, for my pro manifestators, maybe you can manifest like this within like few days or months. So the date will come, but don't be obsessed with making sure that all of these 10 wishes that you could manifest for years will happen in 14 days or like in 2 days or something like that. So make sure you are specific with the date. Now you know how to write your wishes. Again, if you have any problems, I'm happy to offer my one-to-one coaching. And now I want to share 3 things that you can manifest. The first one is that you can't manifest for others. Like, you can't manifest for your boyfriend to behave a certain way. You can't manifest for your children to behave a certain way. You can't manifest for your parents to behave a certain way that you want them to do. Imagine that someone you don't like wants to be with you and they're manifesting you in their lives. How would you feel? That applies to other people also. So you need to treat other people like you want to be treated, and if you don't want to be with someone and someone manifests you, it doesn't feel good. So the same with other people. But you might say like, but these are my parents or these are my kids. They are separate entities. If you manifest for yourself, if you manifest being happy and being in harmony, everyone will change automatically. You don't have even to manifest for them. You will see it. It works wonders when you work on yourself, and how others, they just change on their own. You don't have to say anything to them. You don't have to ask, to beg, or you don't have to manifest for them. They will just be as you want after you changed, after you worked on yourself. It's very important. The second is, don't wish something bad for others. For example, like, I want to get the position of Janet, and I want her to be fired, and I want to get her job. This is very, very bad. Again, remember about the karma, guys. If you want someone to get fired, to get their place, it only hurts you. It won't hurt Janet, or it won't hurt anyone else. It only will hurt you, because wishing others bad is wishing yourself bad. I learned it also the hard way. From now on, I never try to take someone's place, or I never try to wish something bad. Or like, many people, especially girls, they want to manifest separation of someone so that they can be with this person, and they're like, but I know that we're meant to be, we're meant for each other. No, guys, this is a very, very big no. Never manifest for someone to split, or for someone to be fired, or anything bad for others. You need to believe in the abundance of universe. There are millions of different positions, different jobs that you can do. Maybe some new job will be created just for you. You know, I have this like two offers out of nowhere within like few weeks, and I didn't even look for them. These jobs just found me. These vacancies, they just found me. I didn't have even to apply. So you see, it works wonders when you are open, and when you are wishing others well. You will get anything you want. You don't have to wish bad for other people. And the final and most important thing to consider is to make sure that this is your own wish. Because before, I wanted to manifest things to impress someone, to make sure that my parents know that I'm a good daughter, to boast to my friends, to earn respect and love of others, and to post pictures on my Instagram that I manifested this and that. But this is a very, very, very wrong approach. It's very important to make sure that this is your own wish. And I have a super exercise that I use. I ask myself, okay, I have this wish, and if no one would know that I manifested this dream job, or I bought my Louis Vuitton bag, would I still want it? If I couldn't post it on Instagram, if I couldn't post it to my parents or to my friends, or no one on the earth would know that I did that, will I still want this wish? This is a very, very good test, and it helps you to connect with your inner voice, with your real wishes. And when you will start learning what your real wishes are, they will manifest like crazy, super quickly. And it also helps because it will make you happy, because sometimes I manifest something to impress others, and it comes into life, and then I'm like, okay, is that it? I don't feel happy. But when my real wishes manifest, like getting a letter from John Rowling, the author of Harry Potter, when it came true, I was so happy. And I didn't even care if someone knew. Of course, I shared it with everyone because it's like a huge miracle for me. But even if I wouldn't be able to show it off to everyone, I would still want to manifest that, because I love her. I have a lot of gratitude to her books, and this connection means a lot for me. Now we're getting to those people who feel that they don't have any wishes. Maybe you had some trauma, or maybe from the childhood your wishes were considered as something not important, and you're like, okay, whatever, not any of my wishes are not coming true, they're not important, and I don't have any wishes now. You can start small, like start noticing small wishes, like, oh, I want to go to this park for a walk, and try to fulfill this wish very, very fast. Or like, I want to really get pizza at this place, and try to fulfill your wish. Respect your small wishes. Make sure that your small wishes are heard, that they are noticed by you, and then they will finally gradually escalate, and then you'll be able to manifest something bigger and have a bigger wishes. So I hope this lesson was helpful. Please make sure that you follow the instructions and that you do it step by step from lesson 1. Our third lesson will be about fears, and I think this is one of the most important things, because after we identify and eliminate our fears connected to our wishes, they will manifest really fast, really easy, really quick. And after, like, as I said, after third and fourth lesson, people already see the results, and we're very close to get that. Again, if you just watched this video and didn't do any exercises, unfortunately your wishes will not come true. Just take your phone right now after this video and write down 10 wishes following the instructions that I've shared. If you are joining us, if you're joining our online course, please share the results on Instagram and share it with your friends. Like this video and subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss the rest of our course. It's 6 lessons and they are exciting. You will be amazed how fast your wishes will come true after we finish our course. Sending you lots of loves, sending you high vibrations, and wishing you all the manifesting powers to manifest your dream life.